So you think the action in basketball is all about LeBron's dunks or Curry's insane three-pointers? Think again, because the real MVP here, it might just be the basketball itself. Yep, before it even hits the court, it goes through a process that's so intense, it would make an NBA workout look like a walk in the park. From rubber to rim ready, let's dive deep into the behind-the-scenes journey of how your favorite basketballs are made. But before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on another amazing video on our channel. The Bladder is made of super durable material called butyl rubber. This rubber holds in air better than regular rubber, which means your ball stays inflated longer. So, no more constant pumping between each game. The butyl rubber used in top quality basketballs is also popular in industries that need airtight products, like medical tubing and even space exploration. So, the same material keeping the basketball bouncy has probably flown to outer space at some point. Hey, if you've ever pumped up a flat basketball, raise your hand. The Bladder's the MVP here, making sure you don't gotta pump it up every 5 minutes, even after it's dribbled 1,000 times or shot across the court. Without these fibers, the ball would turn into a lumpy mess after a few plays. It's like an NBA rookie who's got all the talent but needs to hit the gym and bulk up a bit before hitting the court. This layer adds durability so your basketball can handle the pressure. Step 3. Forming the shell, adding the leather or composite cover. Next up is the part that really makes a basketball look, well, like a basketball. It's made of full-grain leather, and get this, they need to be broken in like a new pair of sneakers. When new, they're actually stiff and slippery. That's why teams usually break them in during practice sessions to make them court ready. Did you know that genuine leather basketballs are actually designed for indoor use only? That's because real leather can wear down quickly on outdoor surfaces, so you'll typically find synthetic leather or rubber on outdoor balls. Before composite leather, NBA balls used pure leather, which was rougher. Over time, players complained, so now we have a mix that's softer but still ultra durable. That's why NBA's difference in grip and feel. Step 4. The cutting process. Precision matters. Once the leather is ready, it's time to cut it into those familiar panel shapes. For an official basketball, there are usually 8 panels that get sewn together. But here's where it gets tricky. Every panel has to be cut to the exact same size, or the ball won't bounce evenly. If playing with a slightly deflated ball was annoying, try dribbling with a ball that has a mismatched panel. Each panel must be so exact that even a millimeter difference can affect a pro's shooting accuracy. Panel size can change the way the ball bounces or spin. It's like an NBA player fine-tuning their shot. Every little detail matters. Step 5. Stitches that stick. Sewing it all together. Now, those panels don't just get glued. They're stitched together, with each stitch carefully placed to make sure that the seams don't interfere with dribbling or shooting. This stitching is done by machine or, for certain high-quality or custom balls, even by hand. Back in the day, basketballs were stitched together with thick laces, kind of like a football. But players found that these laces messed with their dribbling, so they switched to the smooth, seamless look we know today. Next time you see a basketball, try running your fingers over the seams. Notice how smooth they are? Well, that's no accident. Every stitch is designed to be seamless for a reason. Having fun? Show us some support by hitting the like button so that we can reach more people who enjoy learning new stuff like you. Step 6. Time for the quality test. Bouncing to perfection. Alright, so we got the ball fully formed, but it's not game ready yet. Each basketball goes through rigorous quality control tests to make sure it's perfect, and I mean rigorous. They don't mess around here. They drop each basketball from a height of 6 feet to see how high it bounces. For an official NBA basketball, it needs to bounce back up between 49 and 54 inches. If it doesn't, it gets sent back for adjustments or scrapped entirely. The color, brightness, and even the reflection off the ball are checked to make sure it pops on your screen. So the next time you're watching a game, know that the ball in play has gone through even stricter standards to look perfect for TV. Basketballs undergo special testing to see how they perform in various temperatures. Why? Well, because a cold ball reacts differently than a warm one. Manufacturers test basketballs in conditions from icy cold to desert hot to make sure they'll bounce properly anywhere. Ever wondered why a basketball doesn't bounce as well in winter? It's all about the pressure change due to the temperature. Step 7. The sound test. The perfect thud. Okay, here's a fact you probably never expected. Basketballs are tested for the sound of their bounce. Yep, they listen to make sure that the ball's thud is deep and solid, a sign that it's perfectly built. In professional leagues, sound matters. Some basketballs are even tested in echo chambers, where sound engineers listen for that perfect thud to make sure it sounds satisfying on TV. Without the right pitch, it doesn't make that iconic dribble sound. Did you know sound quality can even affect gameplay psychology? A solid thud makes players feel confident in their dribble, while a hollow sound can make them feel unsure about the ball's reliability. If a ball sounds too hollow or too dull, that means something's off. Maybe it's underinflated, or the rubber isn't as strong as it should be. Basketball manufacturers actually hire people to listen to these bounces all day long. So, next time you're bouncing your ball, remember, it's got a perfect pitch too, just like a musician. Step 8. Inflating the basketball to perfection. Once the ball passes all these tests, it's time to give it the exact amount of air pressure. For an official NBA ball, that's between 7.5 and 8.5 psi. Too much and it feels rock hard. Too little and it's too soft for a proper dribble. How much air is just right for a perfect dribble? It's like the Goldilocks and Three Bears. The pressure has to be just right. A properly inflated ball gives you that perfect control when you dribble, shoot, or pass. If you got a basketball at home, try checking its pressure next time. A well-inflated ball should feel solid, but still give a bit of give. Trust me, you'll feel the difference. Basketballs aren't all the same size or weight. The official NBA ball is 29.5 inches in circumference, but balls for younger players are smaller and lighter, making it easier for them to shoot and dribble. Some women's leagues also use a slightly smaller ball. Imagine if kids had to handle a full-sized NBA ball from the start. They'd be running around like it's a beach ball. Step 9. Themed basketballs, custom balls for NBA fans. Now, here's where things get exciting. You know those special edition basketballs with NBA team logos, player signatures, or even unique colors? These are often made with the same high standards, but with extra customization for the fans. Some of these balls are produced in limited batches and can become collector's items. For example, you might see balls made specifically for all-star games, or even finals with special graphics and gold or silver accents. If you had a chance to get a custom ball, whose signature or team logo would you want? Imagine a ball with LeBron's signature or Curry's logo. That's some serious bragging rights. Step 10. Final packaging. Ready for the court or the shelf. Once every ball is thoroughly tested and approved, it's carefully packaged. Standard balls get the typical wrap-it box, but special edition or team-themed balls get unique packaging that often includes display stands or cases for collectors. These collectible balls are so popular among NBA fans that some never even make it to the court. They're often kept as keepsakes, signed by players, or displayed as fan memorabilia. So next time you're at a game or in a store, take a closer look at the basketballs on display. Shooting hoops in the driveway or watching an NBA game, remember to give a nod to the ball itself. Because as you know, it's more than just a ball. It's a superstar in its own right. Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.